say, do you hate me? Girl, you crazy. Why you saying that? Why you saying it? But at the same time, I know where you can, where your bread at, where your eggs at. You had a hard time. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. It's all love, just a week later.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I have not recorded a YouTube video in a little second, so trying to get back into the groove of things. This video should be an interesting video. I'm actually putting myself through a challenge for the month of July. It's currently July 2nd, around 12 o'clock. And the challenge, I will be going dumb for the entire month of July. So what I mean when I say that, basically it's going to be consisting of me going from using all of my techie smart devices and dumbing them all down. Primarily, I'm actually looking to dumb down my smartphone. So I currently have, I think, the newest iPhone, and I love this thing. I use this thing 24/7. The reason I actually want to dumb it down is because I use it 24/7. So obviously it's phenomenal to have a cell phone. You have the world's information in your hand, but with that power comes great responsibility. And from that, I have gone to pretty extreme routes. So I would say, like, I no longer even like doom scroll on Instagram. I doom scroll on Amazon. God damn! And I just go spending and spending. So I'm cutting off the cell phone for about a month, and I'm gonna dumb it down. So like I said, the main reason I'm doing that is for the smartphone. So I do have another phone that I will be using, a very dumb phone, a little old, if you guys can see it. I actually got this phone on Amazon for like 50 bucks.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
And then the plan on it is like $12 a month. So it's not too expensive to try it out, see how I feel about it. And if I think it's useful, I might keep using it. But I'm going from this phone to this phone for a month. I will say I'm not gonna cut the usage of this phone out 100%. I think that would be a little too strenuous, strictly because work reasons. I do use this cell phone for work. So for things like driving, maps, and certain resources and stuff like that, I do have to use this phone. Things for like banking, paying bills, whatever, I do use this phone. But for my primary day-to-day, making calls, listening to music, stuff like that, I'm gonna be using this phone. And then I'll also compare my screen time from what it is now to what it is after the month when I come back and I wrap up this challenge. So I'm gonna pull up my screen time for you guys real quick just so you can see what it is. So it is July 2nd, like I said. I got this phone yesterday or 2 days ago, and I've been using it. So I haven't even really been on my phone a lot, so my screen time will probably be down. So it says my daily average is about 5 hours and 39 minutes, and it's actually up 12% from last week. And it looks like most of that time is on Instagram or it's on Amazon. So like I said, the doom scrolling on Instagram and Amazon. So yeah, so screen time right now is about 5 hours and 39 minutes daily is what it's looking like, which honestly isn't too bad. I feel like a lot of people probably have a way worse screen time than that, but I'm going to minimize the usage of this phone over the course of the next month and kind of see how I feel about it. But we're not going to stop with just the phone. So from starting off with the phone, dumbing it down to a dumb phone, I will also cut out using my tablet, my iPad, for productivity reasons, and I will go back to journaling and writing everything down instead of for putting it in a notepad. So we'll see how that translates as well. Most of what I use this iPad for is productivity stuff, things like taking notes, scheduling, stuff like that. but I can do all of that stuff in a notebook. So I'm gonna cut this out for the next month and kind of see how I feel about going back to, if it were refocus on me. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the notebook and kind of see how I feel about that. So switching out the iPad for the notebook. I also, since my phone no longer will have a camera, if I need to take pictures or anything, this is extreme, but I'm gonna go back to a Polaroid camera. So I've had this Polaroid camera for a while. I actually use it mainly when I'm going out for like trips or stuff like that, just to have it and create some physical copies of photos, which I think is really nice. But I've had this, I don't really use it. So I'm gonna use it for this month. If I find a moment where I need to take a photo or something, then I'll take a photo with the Polaroid. And then those are mainly the tech items that I'm cutting out. Other than those tech items, I don't really use much tech, I would say.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
It's a lie. I use all tech, but the one thing tech item that I am going to keep, or the couple tech items that I am going to keep, is going to be my watch, my Garmin watch. The reason I'm going to keep this smartwatch is because I want it to track my health and sleep and all of that stuff throughout this month, so I can see kind of if there was a change from last month to this month. So for that reason, I'm going to keep this watch instead of going to an analog or an automatic watch. I'm also going to keep my AirTagged wallet. I'm going to keep that strictly because if I lose this thing, I still want to keep it and find it. And then same thing with the keys, the Key Smart. Just so if I lose either of those items, I can use my iPhone, find those items. But for the most part, that'll be it. The only other time I'll be utilizing tech is when I'm editing on a laptop, using my phone to record videos for YouTube or content, stuff like that. So I won't cut out phone usage or tablet usage or laptop usage for content reasons, but I will cut it out for personal reasons. So I'm not gonna use it for doom scrolling, shopping, all that good stuff. I'm not gonna do it for the rest of the month. So we're gonna see how that goes. And yeah, I'm excited. I've wanted to do this for a while. I've wanted a dumb phone kind of for a while. My lady absolutely hates the idea of me getting an Android, so she's gonna hate my guts for the next month. But it should be interesting. I'm excited. I think it'll definitely help with some mental clarity. You know, like when you wake up and you stare at a phone screen for an hour or two, just doom scrolling before you get out of bed, it sets up the tone for the entire day and it ruins it. So, and I've gotten in a very big habit of that, especially when I'm not working or I have a bunch of off days or something. That messes me up. So I am going to cut that out. I'm going to not use my smartphone. I am not going to be doom scrolling. If I'm on social media, it's going to be for content reasons. And other than that, I will be on the dumb phone. And I also even set up a focus on my iPhone so that anytime my iPhone is in that focus, it'll send an auto reply to anybody who needs to reach me, and it'll say, I'm on my dumb phone, you can reach me at this number. So I'm not gonna add all my contacts into this phone because that would take way too long, especially with these old numbers and stuff. Instead, I'm just gonna wait. If someone reaches out, and then I'll answer on here and I'll transfer the contact in that way. But that is gonna be my challenge for the next month. And including that, I will also cease using cards as much as I can. I'm not going to stop using cards completely because obviously I pay bills, I do a lot of stuff online, but for the most part I'm going to try and utilize cash for the next month as well. So not using credit cards or debit cards, utilizing cash, utilizing a dumb phone, utilizing my notebook, utilizing my Polaroid camera. And that's going to be my challenge for the month of July. So I'm excited. I will keep you guys updated once the month is over, and I will try to record like I guess a couple snippets here and there of what's life has been like with the journal, with the Polaroid, with the dumb phone or whatever. And then I'll come back after the month and kind of tell you guys how it went, productivity changes, health and wellness changes, mental clarity changes. I'll just let you guys know how it helped overall. Spending habits, we'll see. All of the above. So I'll even track how much I spent last month on my banking app, and then I'll tell you guys how much I spent this month on my banking app. So I'll let you guys know all of the above, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys are not having any of these mental clarity problems. Hopefully you guys are a little bit more self-disciplined with your technology than I am. Yeah, hopefully you guys are training. I know this is primarily like a training EDC type of video, but this is literally me switching up my EDC completely for the next month. So figured I'd do a video on it and let you guys know how the changes change things. But yeah, overall, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys are training and doing all the good stuff in the world, and I will see you guys in the next video.